in this scene. This is one.
Hi, good evening. How is everyone feeling? If you are feeling good, type 1. Okay, there's many people, many of you all are feeling well. Okay, welcome to SDFG Zoom meeting. All right, and today we are going to have 2 dynamic and wonderful speakers. All right, so it's going to be a young, fine gentleman, and he's going to share a very, very good product topic which will benefit all of you. So ladies and gentlemen, put your ears and let's listen well. Let me introduce the first speaker. He's a very young, fine, handsome gentleman. Let me introduce upcoming master, Eric.
Hello, everyone, my brother and sister, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our monthly meeting. All right. Can every one of you hear my voice? If can I have a show of 2? 2. All right. Great. Wow, there is a lot of 2. Awesome. Okay. Before I start, I would like to ask each and every one of you, including those who is sitting in the room right now, would you like to know the secret of becoming younger and to live longer? If yes, can I have a show of L? Give me L for life. All right. Yeah, I am sure all of you can't wait to know this secret. Am I not right? As you can see here, exploring longevity is the ultimate quest. Not only in the era of now, I am sure back in the days when the Egyptian civilization has started, or the Chinese civilization started, they always wanted to search for this longevity. Am I not right? And even right now, the researchers across the world have spent billions and billions in research in dollars, all right, to help us feel younger and live longer, okay? But tonight, all of you are very, very blessed because tonight I am going to introduce something very, very special, okay? Stay tuned. Let us have a look at some facts, all right? In Malaysia, 7% of its population will be 65 years and older by 2030. So that is another 10 years. And I am sure sooner we'll be in these statistics, right? So when we are there, it is obvious that much thought has to be given to handle the problems and challenges that would arise when we become old, right? And of course, according to this research, one of the research center in University of Malaysia's social well-being, it stated that the number of Malaysians aged 60 and above is projected to reach 3.5 million by the end of this year, okay? And it will be doubled to 6.3 million in another 20 years to come. And that is about 20% of Malaysian population that is going to grow old, okay? And like what I have just mentioned just now, the problems and some of the challenges that will arise when the population become old. And what are those common problems that might be faced by all the senior citizens. Okay, of course, the deteriorating health, that is the number one thing, right? And of course, because of malnutrition, they do not have enough nutrition. That is why the health will just deteriorate. And of course, lack of proper shelter, and that will lead to fear and depression, right? Of course, when a person get old or get age, right, the memory definitely will go down the slope, okay? And isolation and boredom, that would lead to non-productivity, and of course, in some way, it will affect the financial, and that is why all these could be the common problems when the population grow old without proper nutrition, I would say, okay? Now, of course, we all know that when we age, there's something obvious that is going to be shown on our face, right? Am I not right? And of course, just look at this picture. We would know that the wrinkles will come first, right? And actually, when we grow old, what's the first thing that our body will age, right? Of course, it starts with our cell, and pair with stress, poor diet, and environment toxin, this will wreak havoc in our cells every day. And I am sure the society that we live right now, there is a lot of pollution, and of course there is so much stress around us, and of course, provided now all the good foods is all over the places, definitely poor diet will come into play, right? And of course, the more our cell being bombarded by all these stress, poor diet, and the toxin around us, and our cell will become more vulnerable. And in turn, they become the condition that the cell will trigger aging. And this will happen very, very fast. Okay? Did you know that? This delicious food, I'm sure all of you, those who have not eaten yet, yeah, please feast just on your eye, okay? Well, there's a study revealed that people, pay attention on this, people who ate fast food 4 times a week face 80% of the risk of dying from coronary heart disease. Yes, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Yes, it doesn't matter what type of fast food. I am sure now that there's a lot, right? And of course, studies also shown that food high in fat increase biological stress. And this will become the markers over time for our body. And of course, this, at the same time, it will contribute to our cellular aging, okay? And the next one, as we age, the number and function of mitochondria. So let me tell a little bit on this mitochondria. What does mitochondria means? It's also known as cellular power plant, okay? Just imagine, this is our body cell, okay? And the mitochondria is actually inside our cell, just like a battery in each of our cells, okay? The battery is something called mitochondria, okay? And of course, by aging, this battery or mitochondria will decline when we age, and which can lead to reduce cellular energy. So I am sure there is a lot of senior that we see, right? They would feel very tired easily, correct? And of course, every day, each cell in your body is assaulted by 1 million free radicals. So all these free radicals attacks come from where? Definitely, it's those around us, the stress, the toxin, what else? The poor diet. Oh, someone mentioned mother-in-law. Yeah, those could be some stress, right? And of course, oh, okay. Someone say, Papa queso, right? Oh. Do you agree in some way? And of course, the fast food, it is the number one contribution, okay, which will damage the cell's DNA, all right? And of course, the excess accumulation of this protein called advanced glycation end products. In short, it is called H protein, okay? So this H protein, it does not produce by our body, but by consuming fat and sugar at the same time, this will lead to the H formation, the H protein formation. So that is why reducing sugar and fat in our daily diet is very, very important. So what else does this H protein comes from? Actually, like some of the foods that I believe a lot of us love. May I know how many of you like barbecue? Grill, Korean grill, whatever. Wow, just by thinking at it, your saliva will be dripping. Am I not right?
Christmas party.
Oh, and of course, the Christmas celebration is coming. Am I not right? But do you all know that all these grill foods, all these barbecue foods, and the frying foods, all these actually has the H protein before you consume it. So just imagine that by taking all of this food without any control, this will contribute the H protein formation in your body, okay? So normally, our body will dispose of all this H protein naturally, okay? But if we take too much of these fried barbecue foods, right? So when the body does not have the time, does not dispose of all the AGE protein in time, so in time, the AGE protein will lead to inflammation, okay? So that is where it is a sign, if your body is aching, that is time for you to do detox, all right? And you are very, very blessed because later on, I am going to share with you a product that is so superb that it can not only reverse aging, but it will help in our cellular cell, all right? Now, would you like to live longer and feel younger? I'm sure all of us would love that. Am I not right? And I'm going to introduce this super duper good product, which can only be found in Shaklee. Let me proudly introduce to all of you. Hold on. No, before that, surprise, it's French Paradox. Okay, before I introduce such wonderful products, let me talk a little bit about this French Paradox, okay? Just to sum up all whatever I've just shared just now, all right? So as we all know that French people diet, right? We know that their diet consists of cheese, and what else? Alcohol, and then the fats, meats, everything, whatever they eat, it's so high fat diet, right? But have you thought of Have you heard of any French people suffer from these coronary heart diseases, diabetes, or other diseases compared to other countries? Very seldom, very less, right? Why? This is because after their meal, they consume red wine in their diet. And what is inside red wine? So red wine contains resveratrol, okay? And today, I'm not going to promote red wine. And finally, there's a way to slow aging, okay? At the cellular level. And let me proudly present to you a revolutionary breakthrough from Shagley. It's called a Vivix. It's all natural. It does not contain even a single drop of alcohol. And it's halal certified, made in USA, and backed by 6 patents. Let us have a look. This beverages, not only it is delicious, it contains all the goodness for our cell. And as we say it, when we are healthy, definitely we have a happy cells. Okay? So did you know that good health begins with healthy cells? Okay? Of course, as the body undergoes cell division. So I believe all of us has studied this before back in our secondary school science class, right? How our body actually developed up is actually the division of cell. So of course, to maintain the health of our body cells, we have to nourish it with the correct nutrient, right? And Vivix is a botanical blend because it consists of all the vegetables and fruits. And not only that, it has a patent pending blend of resveratrol, okay? Just now, what is inside our red wine? Resveratrol, okay? That is just one aspect of it. So when it combined with this resveratrol, it becomes the best anti-aging tonic. Okay, have a look at this. It's slow aging at the cellular level. Wow. Only Vivix contains both resveratrol and a proprietary phytonutrient blend. Okay, and this phytonutrient blend harnesses the powerful antioxidant properties of rare muscadine grapes. Have you all ever seen a grape as big as a golf ball? No. But Vivix researchers has found it. It's called muscadine grapes, and it has been shown to be 13 times more powerful than resveratrol alone in the red wine. Okay, and of course it is the key mechanism to slow down aging at the cellular level. Let us have a look. The powerful results. Of course, the key ingredients in Vivix have been shown in clinical study and numerous laboratory studies to slow aging at the cellular level in 5 ways. Let us have a look. First, it will help in protect and repair our DNA, improve cell defense, increase cell energy, and enhance cell performance and lower the rate of telomere shortening. How does it protect and repair our cellular DNA? Look at this. Vivix can help in protecting and repair our cell even from the DNA, okay? Because just like I mentioned just now, our cell is being assaulted millions of times by toxin, by stress, by whatever bad things surrounded us, right? And it is essential to protect our DNA against all the damages while supporting DNA replication for healthy cell function. All right, this is the first key mechanism. The second one, cell defense. Let us have a look at the graph here. As you all can see here, the blue graph is those who does not take Vivix, okay? And the red line here are those who take Vivix. And Vivix can help to blunt the biological stress response. So in order for you to feel less stressful, it's best that you just, yamsing the Vivix, okay? Of course, it increased the cell energy, just like the battery in our cell. Do you all still remember it? Okay, as you can see here, there are three groups of people: the control group, the one who drank red wine, okay, and the one who drank Vivix. The blue color thing is the battery's level. As you can see here, we have a very, very healthy patch of blue, the batteries in the Vivix group, okay? That is how it will help the cell energy to increase, all right? Now, number 4, it enhances cell performance, all right? Vivix activated a genetic regulator and slowed the formation of damaging AGE proteins. So by drinking Vivix more, you can have your favorite BBQ, all right? And of course, just like what I have just shared just now, what are AGEs? AGEs basically is the bad protein that basically our body doesn't want, all right? And of course, this is the most important aspect of it. It promotes the telomere health in our DNA, okay? So as all of you can see here, the picture here shows that it is our DNA. So the telomere is the green part, all right? So the longer the green part is, the slower our aging will become, all right? So by consuming Vivix, this will help to slow down the shortening of this green part, and you will reverse your age, all right? And what are the powerful differences? It is triple patented, all-natural patented blend of powerful polyphenols, immense antioxidant power. It's based on the super grape, muscadine grape, one of nature's rarest and most potent fruits. And it is patented extraction process. So in the coming 20 to 30 years, Vivix only exclusively can be found in Shaklee. And we are so blessed, right? Let us have a look. What are the diseases and what are the symptoms that Vivix can help to improve or enhance? There is a bunch of all the symptoms and diseases like blood pressure, fertility, cancer, cholesterol, the diabetes. I'm sure a lot of the diabetes patient has improved tremendously just by consuming Vivix. And of course, the list is ongoing. There's a lot, all right? So all of you is very blessed, and you have to be thankful for the person who invited you to this Zoom, because later on, you can ask them what this Vivix is about, all right? Here, 100 glasses of red wine. Who can even, at one time, 100 glasses of red wine, right? But just by consuming 1 teaspoon of Vivix, it is the resveratrol content is equivalent to 100 glasses of red wine without the alcohol content. So next time when you want to yamsing without getting drunk, you know what to get, right? Yeah. And of course, it does not contain any coloring, no sweeteners, no additives, and no preservative, okay? Of course, when we talk about Shaklee, we have to emphasize on the Shaklee difference. It's always safe, always works, and always green. And I urge every one of you to come and attend our Wednesday training, and that's where you can get to know more about the Shaklee difference, how it is always safe, always works, and always green, right? Okay, here a little bit on the landmark study. It is first of its kind study to describe the dietary supplement usage pattern between three groups of people. One group of people who consume actually multiple supplements, right? Just like all of it, multiple supplements. And the second group of the people, they consume only single supplement. It's either vitamin C or either vitamin B or either multivitamin, just a single brand of supplement. And the third group, they does not consume any supplement at all. And guess what? The results are amazing, because those who consume actually multiple dietary supplements has lower risk of heart disease. Not only that, it has lower disease prevalence, meaning to say that they do not get sick easily and they can grow old without using any medication. All right. And of course, the landmark study summary, those people who took Shaklee multiple supplements achieve, they do not take medication or take very, very little, and they rate their health better, and they have lower risk of dementia, maintain good metabolic health, better heart health, right? And of course, healthier level of this inflammation protein. Okay. Here, a book that I would like to introduce a little bit. It's called The Longevity Factor. This is part of the article extracted from the books. All right. So for those who has this book, I would urge all of you to flip to this page 193, where the books describe how Vivix actually works. Okay, it's whatever I've shared just now. You can find it in this book called The Longevity Factor, and you can find this book in any of the bookstore. All right. And the next book that I would like to introduce is this book called The Telomere Effect. It is being written by Dr. Elizabeth Blackburn. Okay, it's one of the Nobel Prize winner. Okay, who discovered telomere. And I would like to draw attention to this word. Have you wondered why some 40-year-old look and feel like, sorry, let me go through one more time. Have you wondered why some 60-year-old look and feel like 40-year-old? And why some 40-year-old look and feel like 60-year-olds? You must be wondering why, right? Oh, okay. This is the book, okay? And it is written by this Dr. Elizabeth Blackburn. It's the Nobel Prize winner in medical field, and she is also the researchers who discovered telomere. Okay. And of course, the telomere study conducted by Dr. Elizabeth Blackburn is comparing two group of people. All right. Just now, when I mentioned the landmark study, that is the first study. All right. And the recent study, it's called the telomere study, which is being conducted by Dr. Elizabeth Blackburn. It compared two group of people. All right. Still the same. One type of people who use Shaklee multiple dietary supplement. All right. And the other group is some people, all right, who does not use supplement. All right. And that's where the comparison of telomere is being compared, right? And of course, the results is very, very stunning. All right. As you can see here, the gray line is the group that does not use any supplement, and the green line here is those who use Shaklee multiple dietary supplement. All right. And of course, those of the people who also consume Vivix, look at the ratio. Okay, this is the age. All right, by the age of 41, you can see that the telomere length is shortening at a very fast pace up until 80 years, right? But those who took Vivix, look at the graph line. It slows very, very slow. So by the age of 80, their telomere length, still as the same as those who do not consume by the age at 41. That is amazing, right? And of course, by doing so, your age will be reversed 25 years. All right. And okay, this is Dr. Elizabeth Blackburn. She says, so a shaggy person had only a 1/3 chance of falling into that bad telomere length compared to the control population, despite the two groups having very similar age distribution. Okay, and this book again, which is co-authored by another doctor called Elisa Apple. She says, I don't think I've ever seen such a healthy adult sample. It may be that Shagley supplements protect them from the usual effects of age, obesity, and stress. This proves one thing, right? All right, after I've shared so many things about the goodness of Vivix, let us have few of the testimonial, right? Psoriasis, before Vivix and after Vivix. As I've shared just now, because Vivix can help at the cellular level, so by consuming Vivix, it definitely will help, all right? And how about lifting your skin? Okay, look at Jamie back in 2018. You can see that her chin is quite round, right? 1 year after that, the V shape, all right? So you do not have to travel to Korea, you know. And our cute friend here, Crystal, before and after, where she did the Vivix detox, look at her tummy, right? There's a big difference, right? And of course, look at his face, especially the eye bags, the wrinkle, before consuming Vivix. After consuming Vivix, the eye bags is totally vanished like magic, right? And the wrinkle also reduced, right? That's how you can reverse your age, okay? And of course, the Vivix detox, not only for the ladies. Look at this gentleman. Does it look similar to one of the Michelin, right? You see all the right. But after 7 days, the 7 days Vivix detox, look at the tummy reduce, right? And of course, that's all for the Vivix goodness. And I urge all of you have to look for the Vivix, okay? And happy drinking Vivix. And let me pass back to our host.
Thanks, Eric, for the wonderful session. All of us